Hi guys, and welcome to your collective tarot messages. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see what's going on between you and your person. Okay, so this is especially for those of you that are in a separation, you're in a disconnection, perhaps there's a discord between you and your person. Maybe you're going through a funky phase of your connection, okay? Maybe no contact, no communication. We want to see what's going on between the energies of you and your person, and if the two of you will get back together, okay? So if you're currently separated, we want to know if there is a possibility for a reconciliation, a reconnection, if there's a possibility for a reunion, and if eventually the both of you will end up together, or will you go your separate ways. There's also going to be a part 2 to this reading, guys, and in part 2 we're just going to explore those messages in more depth and more detail, and part 2 of the reading is going to be made available to you via the extension link, which is going to be listed just below the video. Also, I do offer personalized tarot readings, so if you're interested in a personal tarot read, please feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is also going to be listed just below the video. Otherwise, guys, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on between you and your person, and you know, what is it that you have to know regarding this particular separation or disconnection. Oh wow, that's a lot of cards. Okay, what's going on here? I will take the Chariot. High Priestess has come up in reverse. The Star has kind of flown out in reverse as well. Wow, and you've got the Fool card here, which I'm going to leave aside because I feel like the Fool in itself is bringing in a very powerful message concerning this connection. I get a strong dual energy that is present in the reading. Like, I feel like there's almost two different sides to this person, okay? Two different sides, maybe to their personality. Could have something to do with someone who may have bipolar, or someone who has borderline personality, multiple personalities. But I feel like there's a positive duality, and I also feel like there's a negative duality to this reading, to the energies, as well as the emotions. So this is why I feel like your situation right now is coming across as something that's very disorientating, something that's very confusing. And I feel like because your person can be very difficult, or they can be very hard to read, it can leave you feeling very disorientated, very confused with regards to how it is that they feel about you, you know, how is it that they feel about the situation. Let's talk about the positive duality that I'm seeing first. And this is something that I feel like, this is like the happy side of someone's personality, okay? This is the side of their personality, or this is the side of your person's energy that you are most attracted to. This is the energy that you're most, this is their stronger characteristics, okay? The fact that they may have this really happy, bubbly personality, the fact that they may bring a lot of joy into your life, the fact that they could also be so passionate, very passionate, someone who I feel like you love spending a lot of time with this person, and this is someone who also understands you, someone whom you feel like you could eventually, if you haven't already, open up to. And you feel like this is the side of their side of your person that makes you feel very positive, and it makes you feel very good about yourself, and makes you feel very good about this your connection with this person. The negative duality, okay, the negative duality of your person, or the negative duality of this connection, of this relationship rather, is something that I feel like is more based around the negative side. It is something that leaves you feeling confused, leaves you feeling unwanted, leaves you feeling maybe unloved. It manifests, this negative aspect is manifesting itself as you questioning whether this is real or not, okay? You trying to understand what is real and what isn't. It's a side of their personality that may not always come out, but it's a side that doesn't necessarily, even they themselves don't necessarily embrace. So it could be, there could be feelings of shame, okay? There could be certain feelings, certain emotions, certain experiences that your person keeps hidden in the dark, okay? And sometimes your person will act out. Sometimes, for instance, when they might get very overwhelmed with their emotions for you, or get very overwhelmed with their emotions for the connection, this is when your person can withdraw, shut down, and just pull away. And it will almost come out of nowhere. It'll be very unprovoked. It'll be very sudden here. And this is there's a side to them, okay? A shadow side, a shadow aspect to them or to this connection, which to me, it feels like it's bringing on very negative thoughts or negative feelings. It could be feelings of guilt, shame. There could also be depression, okay? I'm also seeing that these feelings and these they're overwhelming. These feelings and these thoughts can be very overwhelming. And I think at the end of the day, you're getting two very different experiences from this person, or you're getting two very different experiences from this connection, which is what's leaving you feeling very confused and what's leaving you feeling very frustrated. Because at the end of the day, you know, you're left wondering to decide what is real, okay? What is real? So are they showing you their true colors? Are they revealing to you their true feelings and their true thoughts and their, you know, most truest and honest intentions for you and for the connection? Or is some of this fabricated? Is some of this just an illusion? Is some of this romanticized to a point? So I can see how this, you know, the two dualities here can leave you feeling, you know, the inconsistencies in their behavior and their emotions can leave you feeling very, very confused. What's happening right now? I feel like there is, I mean, these cards in reverse tells me that there is a pain here that your person is avoiding, okay? And this is something that I feel like they are hiding from you. It could be an emotional pain. It could be an emotional trauma. It could be something that stemmed from their childhood days, from, you know, when they were a young teenager, an adolescent here. It could be feelings of abandonment. It could be feelings of rejection. It could have something to do with the emotional environment in which they were brought up in, okay? It could also have something to do with their previous relationships and romantic connections, their partnerships. But there is some sort of pain that I feel like your person is carrying with them. And this is something that I don't think your person has honestly processed. Okay, I don't think your person has honestly processed some of these emotions here. I don't think I think they've internalized these emotions, and what's happening is they thought that this is something that they've buried deep inside of them, and maybe they have for, you know, weeks, months, or years, but I see that some of it is coming back to the surface. And when this happens, your person, I feel like your person pulls away, okay? So a lot of what's happening now, what this relationship what this connection is a catalyst for growth. It's a catalyst for change. It's a catalyst for healing. It's a catalyst for recovery and transformation, but only if you allow it, okay? Whether you know it or not, the two of you are shining a light on some of these hidden or these dark and shadowy aspects of your individual selves, so that you can heal what needs to be healed. You can repair what was broken, okay? You know, you can fix, heal, and recover from whatever it is that, you know, you or your person needs recovering from. But your person is not your person is not accepting this. Your person is not embracing some of the darker or some of the weaker aspects of their personality or of their self. They're not confronting some of this pain, okay? It feels to me, the Ten of Swords in reverse suggests that they're taking on this role of the victim, where they blame others or they hope others will pity them. And there is someone here who I feel like has really betrayed this person and has really broken this person's trust, or this person has really, they've been really brought down by someone here. And from what I can see, there's been a point in their life where your person has really fallen down. It's this, they've fallen down in this heap. They've hit emotional rock bottom, okay? It may have happened recently, it may have happened sometime in the past, and I feel like what they failed to realize is that I don't think they've ever truly accepted these circumstances, okay? And it's still causing this person initial pain, and it's still hurting them, and essentially it's going to continue to hurt them if this person doesn't heal some of these past emotional wounds or some of this trauma. Because the fact that they're acting inconsistently, the fact that your person, the fact that there's this duality, okay, this back and forth, this on and off, this hot and cold, you know, entering your life, then exiting your life. You're a thing and then you're not a thing, or you know, it's you've got a title to this connection one day and then the next day it's not labeled. It's this inconsistency, and I think it's important for you to realize that this isn't intentional. I don't think they're intentionally acting this way to confuse you or to disorientate you in any way. I think this is coming from a deep, dark place within them, and I think there is some sort of unhealed emotional pain and trauma buried in your person's energy. And what happens is this person, rather than confronting it, this is an energy, this is like a pain or an experience that's swirling around in their energy. And because they haven't confronted that pain initially is coming from that source. So whoever that person is, whoever this person is that hurt your person, okay, whether it was a romantic lover, a friend, or a parent guardian, whatever the situation is, they haven't let go of it. Okay, and because they haven't processed that pain and they haven't let go of that specific pain and of that specific energy, it's still very much attached to them. Okay, it's still very attached to them, and they're still, I feel like they're still feeling the full impact of what's happened here, because they've buried it inside of them. And I do get that this individual is someone who is an avoidant. I mean, they have this capacity to love, and of course they do. They have this want to be able to enter into a healthy relationship and have a healthy, a healthy union here. But at the same time, I feel like there's such a strong fear-based energy that it's really taken over this whole reading. It's them being afraid. So they want to love you, but they're scared to love you. They want to get close, but they're scared to get hurt. They want a healthy relationship, but they're scared that it's going to fail or it's going to become unhealthy. So they want these things, but then their energy contradicts, which is why their behavior as well as their emotions is something that is manifesting itself as someone who's very inconsistent with what they say or do. It's not intentional. And even the fact that you go through periods where this person, they shut down or they pull away, and then you guys spend some time together, spend some time apart, and you go through this phase of no contact, no communication. Essentially, this is a cycle that is being created, okay? The moon is very cyclical here. So this is a cycle, and this is a pattern that the two of you are on. It's important to interrupt this pattern, because I see that there's cyclical behavior in this person's energy. So depends how long you've been with this person. Some of you have yet to see this pattern emerge, or maybe you're just seeing the emergence of this pattern. For others of you, if you stop to think about it, you probably will easily identify that this has been a pattern or a paradigm for quite some time, and it's going to continue to play out until you stop that, okay, until you interrupt this pattern, so to speak. I think there's a situation that's ended badly for this person, and these old pains, they have to be dealt with for once and for all. But it's making it really hard for this individual because they pull away, okay? They're an avoidance. This is someone who avoids dealing with confrontation, avoids dealing with emotions, avoids dealing with a situation. So their way of processing things is running away from things. Their way of processing pain or emotions is pretending like it didn't happen, or it's burying deep inside of it, and just, you know, getting themselves really distracted with everything else. So there is an energy of pain that is deeply buried inside of them. They may not even realize it, okay? This could be happening on a subconscious level. So again, their behavior is not intentional, it is subconsciously driven, and they haven't realized that the pain of this source is deeply present in them, and these old pains and these old wounds are reopening themselves. And sometimes they are emotionally triggered, which is why, you know, you go through periods where your person almost becomes someone else, or they become someone that you don't necessarily recognize, or you're finding this person hard to you know, difficult to understand. They need to release themselves and allow this pain to pass. There is potential for this connection. There is potential. I mean, the Lovers indicate, I do feel like this is something of a soulmate. It has the energy of a soulmate connection. The Lovers does indicate a strong romantic energy that is present here in your reading. But I also feel like right now, I mentioned that the Fool's energy is very important because the Fool is on the edge of a precipice. I feel like right now, this separation, this connection is very telling, and it's very important, because I feel like some of you will either choose to take a leap of faith with your person, but others of you, I feel like, and you know, venture out into the unknown. But for others of you, it's possible that you would decide to, you know, stick to your comfort zone, and perhaps, you know, not risk taking this leap of faith because, you know, you're scared, or your person is scared of plunging and diving into the depths of the unknown. So we'll see in part 2 of the reading how this is going to pan out and play out for the both of you, okay? What exactly is in the future for this connection? Are the both of you going to end up together? Will there be a reconciliation or reconnection? So follow me to part 2 via the extension link below. Thank you guys for watching and for listening. Please show your support if you haven't already to this channel by liking, sharing and subscribing. Bye!